Welcome back to Out and About in the Big Easy with Chef Kevin Belton and yours truly, PJ LaRive.
All right, Peach.
Yep. Peach.
Peach.
Yes, sir.
I've been, Christmas Eve in this party. That's all we've heard about all day long.
Blah, blah, blah,
Christmas
right?
Eve in this party.
Well, you know, your next guest, he didn't tell you he was with us.
So everybody was there. There was no room for me, apparently, in the house. That's why.
The city of New Orleans was at my party. Anybody and everybody that called, that was something. The only person that didn't show up was you and Jesus.
Well, we were busy. We were busy.
Together?
Yeah. It was a father-son take-to-work day. You know? You like that?
Oh.
Well, I tell you what, it is. This has been, we have had some really talented people around.
Yep.
And this whole show is going to be full of talented people.
I know it.
To start off with Dominic.
Yep.
And now we have David Castillo.
Yep.
Another Loyola graduate.
Really? You're a Loyola graduate?
Loyola grad, yep.
What?
Jesuit and Loyola.
Really?
Yep.
Now, the first part I can't help.
This is a good-looking kid. How old are you?
28.
This is a good-looking kid.
See, now, if he'd have gone to Brother Martin, that'd have been a little bit different. But because he went to Jesuit, that's okay. We'll let that slide. But that's fine that you went to Jesuit. Everybody can't get into Brother Martin. But all right, I'm sorry, all my Jesuit friends. I'm just teasing.
Well, you
teasing.
Burning some bridges today, Chef.
Well, yeah. Hey, might as well, so I don't get invited next year to the party.
Right.
So did you always have a love for music? Was this one of those things that being a New Orleanian was in the blood too?
Yeah, it's something that just ran through my family, both sides. I just remember when I was very young, my grandpa used to play piano all the time. He doesn't know how to read music, but he could hear something on the radio, play it. He had his favorite songs he would always play. And just growing up, that was just such a rich memory. So that was my mom's side. My dad's side, everyone was in the marching band. Everyone was... My dad was drum major. He was from Chalmette. Drum major, junior, senior year, the whole family full of drum majors. Music was really important just from the beginning.
And you see, a lot of folks don't realize I played the piano.
Oh, nice.
I started playing piano at about 6 years old. Played classical piano up through high school, and probably they couldn't play chopsticks. But, it's... I don't know. I got more involved with sports, and the kind of music went to the side a little bit. But I played by sheet music. Mm-hmm. I tried to play by ear. Maybe I didn't force myself because I thought I'd be punished by Miss Winchester if I started playing by ear, because I always played with sheet music.
Yeah.
And do you find yourself ear person or sheet music or a combination?
Oh, interesting. Combination. Through most of my training, I've gone through just learning how to do, just read anything possible, just process everything that, learn music theory, all of different levels. But playing by ear is something, a skill that it's more of a jazz skill, and something that I always want to develop. Just growing up in New Orleans, such a deep love for jazz. But I went more down the classical route where sheet music in front of you all the time, or you're memorizing a whole opera or something of the sort.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one.
Uh-huh.
And I always want to go back and try it to see if I can, just start playing by ear and pick things up by ear.
Never too late.
Oh, yeah. You could do it.
Yeah, never too late.
You could do it. You see, a couple shows back, we were talking about whir lines, right?
Yes.
And,
whir lines. Yeah.
Right? So as a kid, I was the guy, my mom was like the manager of whir lines. And I was real young, and I'd have to go into she forced me to go clean all the instruments. And so I'd get there at, say, 5 o'clock in the morning before anybody would show up. She'd get there at 6, and I played, people say today, hey, do you play the instruments? Man, I said, I played every instrument there is. Anything that you can think of, I can play. And I joke, I've broke so many reeds and so many banjos and so many guitars and knocked stuff down. But, after an injury to my hand, I don't play the guitar anymore. So now I'm looking for a new venue, and as an artist, I'm not a musician artist. I'm a graphic artist. So as an artist, I have people that bring me things like somebody gave me a piano and said, "Here, please paint this piano and give us a mural on it."
Yeah,
So when the piano's there, I start banging on it and stuff. After 25 years, comes back and I'm like, my daughter walks in there and says, "Wow, Dad, you sound good. This is pretty good." And I'm like, "Yeah, I should make money with this or some kind of way." But
the beauty of music.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then having musicians come to the house to drop me demo tapes and stuff like that. They want to come on the show, and
of course,
they some kind of way find out where I live. I get my mailbox is always full of demo tapes of all kinds of different rappers and stuff. But I get at our party we just had. Oh gosh, the musicians that came in. I let them use one of my personal guitars that's been with me for quite a while, and I'm looking at him down at the end of the table down there. He just fell in love with it, and he holds it, kind of like, oh my God, this is a woman,
Yeah.
But I think tell us more about what's going on. I mean, Kevin filled me in a lot about who you are, but you have a tasting.
Yeah, but before we get to that,
but I'm dying. Did you bring any food with you?
No. David has started this thing called Jukebox Castle.
Okay.
That we need to hear about.
Okay. Does it involves food?
It will get to food.
Okay. I guess I'm hungry. All right. Go ahead, Dave.
So growing up in New Orleans, I grew up in New Orleans, grew up on the West Bank, grew up in Gretna, went to Jesuit, had my West Bank, East Bank, just growing up. And I went to L.A. 5 years ago to do my master's. And, man, the moment I hit L.A., I just missed New Orleans ever since.
Really?
And then the past year, 2016, I was thinking, what is so special about New Orleans that makes New Orleans the most unique city in the world?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of distilled it into 7 things. We have music.
Mm-hmm.
The elements of New Orleans is music, food, drink, visual arts, dance, festivity, and community.
Right.
And that's exactly my mission for Jukebox Castle, is to create events that are uniquely New Orleans but are universal at the same time.
Okay.
For example, the next event that we're doing is 7 Deadly Sins, and it's we have dancers, we have singers, we have instrumentalists, we have chefs, pastry chefs. We have alcohol brands that are donating their product to the event, and fusing and a beautiful projection artist, wild projection artist who's going to be doing that.
And where's this going to be?
It's going to be at the St. Charles Room at the Dana Center at Loyola University.
At Loyola, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So luckily, they were very fortunate to give us the kitchen so the chefs could have free reign on the kitchen.
Wow.
We have the event venue, the St. Charles Room there, so it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, that's a big venue too.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah,
it's going to be cool.
All right. Now, when's the date for that event?
January 6th, Friday, January 6th next week.
Okay, so Friday, January 6th. Chef, you going?
I was trying to stretch this out a little bit because I didn't want to talk about my involvement.
Why?
Just yet.
Why?
Because I wanted to make you envious.
Bro, you walk in the room and I envy you. No, I don't envy you. I envy you. You're like, oh, look at Kevin. Can I have your autograph on a cookbook?
And I would give it to you if I knew how to write, but I don't know how to write. But I am going to tell you and give you more stuff of exactly what I'm doing with this. But this is a really, really interesting thing coming up. It's going to be so unique, and especially so it's mixing the two things we love in New Orleans, food and music.
Right on.
It's going to mix those two together. So,
well, explain it to me.
I'll explain it to you.
All right.
But you're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait because there's a lot more than just food and music coming up to this event, okay? So you're listening to Out and About in the Big Easy. Chef Kevin Belton, PJ LaRive. Don't go anywhere.
We'll be
Get ready.
Right back.
Go get your wine and cookies.
Wine and cookies.
Have you heard about AMAC? AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. They're the leading conservative organization in the nation for folks 50 and up. AMAC is a patriotic membership organization dedicated to defending the values that have made America great. Things like smaller government, fiscal responsibility, individual freedom, and family values. But that's not all. An AMAC membership gives you access to exceptional benefits like Medicare supplements and Advantage plans, special low rates on car insurance, roadside assistance, and discounts on hotels, car rentals, and major theme parks, and much more. AMAC reveres the Constitution, and unlike other senior organizations, AMAC lobbied Congress against Obamacare, not for it. People, take it from me and stand with well over 1 million other patriots by joining AMAC today. It's easy. Just visit AMAC's website at www.amac.us. That's www.amac.us. www.amac.us. Join AMAC today and tell them Michael Savage sent you. 4 years ago, Dinesh D'Souza's film 2016 blew the whistle on Obama. It infuriated the Obama people who found an excuse to lock Dinesh up overnight for 8 months in a federal confinement center. Dinesh used this experience to learn about how criminals operate and applied that knowledge to his latest film, Hillary's America, The Secret History of the Democratic Party. This isn't just another anti-Hillary movie, because it's not just about Hillary. It is an historic look at the Democratic Party, delving deep into their traditions and blowing the lid off the hypocrisy of their origin. You know the Democrats say that they're the party of racial justice, social justice, the middle class, and the ordinary guy. But Hillary's America will destroy these lies. Hillary's America tells the story of Hillary Clinton's corrupt nature and the corrupt nature of her party. Everyone needs to see this movie before they vote. Hillary's America opens in theaters on July 22nd. To purchase tickets, go to Hillary'sAmericaTheMovie.com. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Hillary'sAmericaTheMovie.com.
Today, there's no telling where your business might take you or how quickly you'll have to react to market demands. Whether you need postcards designed, printed, and mailed quickly, a high-quality brochure, or training materials, Sir Speedy's got you covered. Attractive and compelling signs can create a big impact with prospects and customers. Working with Sir Speedy means you work with our sign experts who not only offer a wealth of formats and fabrication techniques, but will also integrate your signs into your overall marketing strategy. Sir Speedy gives you access to a skilled marketing team. With 40-plus years of experience, we understand the benefits of integrated marketing and can help you develop entire campaigns spanning a range of media both offline and online. Or if your strategy is already underway, we can help you get your next project out the door fast. Quick turnaround is in our name.
SirSpeedyNewOrleans.com.
Welcome back to Out and About in the Big Easy with Chef Kevin Belton and PJ LaRive. Kevin?
I tell you what, talented people. Talented people. That's the only thing I can keep saying is talented people.
What did you say? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said talented people.
Oh, talented people.
So, gang, we're here with David Castillo, and David is putting on a program, and a New Orleanian, the name Jukebox Castle. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
So Jukebox Castle, it took me, you start an organization, you start a collective, you think, I need a name. And I was just thinking about everything that's really important to me, what I want in this collective, what's the mission. And I want something that is quality product, quality food, quality music, quality dance, visual arts, everything arts, high quality, but something that could be for the people. I don't want to dumb down what we do for the people. I want to keep high quality the entire time. So that's where the castle part came from. And then I was just trying to figure out what goes well with castle. And one of the elements is something that you'll see in every New Orleans restaurant, every New Orleans bar. It's a jukebox. Something that's flexible, something that you could turn to any. It doesn't have to be stuck on one genre. You could do any genre for the people.
Brilliant.
So,
especially for your mood, and the event that's coming up, the 7 Deadly Sins.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is going to be an event that is not only doing savory now, but we're also doing something sweet.
We got
right?
the sweet. You got to compliment it. Yep. So it's at first I was just looking for the 7 best chefs in the city to interpret the sins, and then one of our chefs, he was like, I think Will Avalar of Merrill, he was like, I think I got some pastry chefs who really want to be part of this. He got me in touch with Jeremy Fogg and Bergen Carmen with Emerald and Meryl, and they were like, "We think this is the